grab at?
Rashad.
First and foremost, I want to say shout out to Underdog. You know, I had to wear what I'm so proud to be wearing. You know, giving us the opportunity to be able to show and prove as the #1 sports show on the internet, YouTube, everywhere else. I just want to be able to.
He's sucking dick. Crazy.
Oh. Oh shit. I almost spit that water everywhere.
I guess the gloves off, Nick. I guess the gloves are off.
Oh shit.
And I shook your hand before the show.
But I talked about my lungs. LeBron said, "Can you
Damn. Okay.
It's Glaze Wednesday.
You said this.
Okay.
Wednesday's the day.
Well, thanks again.
Almost,
Thanks
yo.
again. Thanks again. You know, obviously he's picked sides, so we already know where he's gonna go. Back to my point. The Lakers. The best thing for them to do is to, for sure, move along. First and foremost,
Are you nervous, baby?
Yeah, baby. He said he's making his decision right now.
Well, I'm so proud to be wearing, you know, giving us the opportunity to be able to show and prove
It's
as
not looking good. It's not looking good.
a sports show on the internet.
They gave me the opportunity. I gave you the opportunity.
He's sucking.
Ooh!
No, Nick, not. No, he's serious.
Oh shit.
He's making his decision. Don't laugh, King, and stop laughing.
Damn water everywhere.
I guess the gloves off, Nick.
Skip. Stop laughing, Brandon. Stop laughing. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Be serious.
Before the show.
But I talked about my lungs. LeBron said, "Can you just?"
Okay.
It's Glaze Wednesday.
You said this.
Okay.
That's the day.
Well, thanks again. Thanks again. You know, obviously he's picked sides, so we already know where he's going.
Oh my God, Fredo! So you're not on my side. You're not with us. You was one of my best soldiers.
Oh. Baby, what you gonna do?
You do got a seat open.
Yep.
Pat Bev, Evan Turner. Baby, can you get them? God.
Had to come check in because the conversation around the future of the Gilbert Arenas show has made its way back to the timeline once again. The whole situation involving Gilbert Arenas, Rashad McCants, and who is going to stay with Underdog versus who is going to join Gilbert's new show has people talking. And we need to break it all down for the people who are a little confused, because the way this whole thing played out can definitely be a lot to follow. The show is still called Gil's Arena, but it is no longer on Gilbert Arenas' personal channel. It is now on the Arena channel, while Gilbert himself has gone off to start his own separate channel, also called Gil's Arena. Now right there on the show, Rashad McCants gave a very enthusiastic shout out to Underdog, which was essentially his way of confirming to the world and to Gilbert that he is staying put with them and not making the move. Gilbert had already signaled the shift by saying his contract with Underdog had ended, that McCants' decision didn't go his way, and that it was time to reload. He even mentioned Patrick Beverly and Evan Turner in the same breath, suggesting free agency was about to begin. He gave a farewell shout-out to Hashbody Larry and kept it moving. Then, when someone in the comments said all of this was just skits and that there was no real beef between him and McCants, Gilbert responded by saying there was no beef at all. He just genuinely thought McCants was coming with him and that he had told him back in January that he was leaving. And then you hear Nick Young jump in laughing, clowning McCants for the way he was gassing up Underdog in that shout-out. As for the other co-hosts, their futures are still in the air. Gilbert has said he has his own things moving, that deals are being worked on, and that something new is coming. People have been speculating about who stays and who goes. It seems like Brandon Jennings might be staying over there, though nothing is confirmed. But we did hear recently that Rashad McCants let it be known he wasn't feeling the vibe with the guys on Gilbert's side of things.
I tell you the truth, man, because I was just getting messages from Rashad McCants telling me how you don't like working with y'all, and all of a sudden, you off the show, Gil? Come on, man. Give me something, Gil. Give me something, man.
Now, Gilbert Arenas is saying he told him back in January, and this is one of those situations where nothing is being said directly. And look, they don't have to put us in all their business. You don't owe the public every move you make or every dollar figure involved. But at this point, it's just clear cut because nobody is coming out and saying exactly what it is. What we do know is that Skip Bayless is now part of the show, and that is something Gilbert Arenas deserves credit for bringing together. And they are still calling this show Gil's Arena, even though Gilbert Arenas is no longer part of it. He has his own separate YouTube channel that is also called Gil's Arena, and he has said publicly that he still owns 50% of the name. So when you lay it all out and look at how this thing has unfolded, the question becomes, are they eventually going to change the name of the show? Or are they just going to keep running with Gil's Arena even after Gilbert has made all of this public? Because right now, they're still moving forward with that same name regardless. But we keep it 100 over here. Anyone who watches that show, including myself, knows I have covered different moments from it throughout the years. Nick Young and Kenyon Martin going back and forth has always been entertaining for whatever reason, and I have touched on that here and there over time. I naturally stay tapped in because I catch clips on Twitter and then go watch the full thing when something catches my attention. But when I watch it, the reality is simple. Gilbert Arenas was the face of that show. You cannot have a show named after the man, built around his name and his brand, and then have someone get on there throwing big shout-outs to sponsors like Gilbert does not exist. Now, Rashad McCants can have whatever issues he has with Gilbert privately, but Gilbert is not exactly being direct about it all either, from what I can tell. Still, at the end of the day, the show is called Gil's Arena. It would be like me starting a show over here and calling it Big Ant Arena, bringing you on as a co-host, and then after you get comfortable and the deals start flowing in, you just act like the name on the door means nothing. Yeah, maybe you signed your own deal and you've been getting your own bread, but you came up under that name. You came through that door because of what was already built. So when McCants got on there and gave that shout out the way he did, it came across like a subtle jab, whether he meant it that way or not. It is what it is at this point. To each their own. What I will say is this. The way Gilbert is moving going forward actually has potential. He said he is bringing in Patrick Beverly and Evan Turner, and that combination is going to make for some genuinely entertaining content. Like him or not, agree with him or not, Patrick Beverly is going to say something. That's just who he is. And you already saw how they did him with his previous podcast. Built it up, then moved in a different direction without him. Changed the name, brought somebody else in. Honestly, I keep it 100. The only reason I was even clicking on that podcast was because of Patrick Beverly. He is entertaining, period. But this is just how this business operates now. You never really know what is what or where the loyalty actually lies. Gilbert has also had Josiah come through as a host on his Gil's Arena channel, the same guy who used to play college ball, if I'm not mistaken, and he has been holding things down over there while this whole situation continues to play out.